today with Nancy Ellen Langmead of Angellic Embrace. Nancy, today we'd like to talk about two of your greatest challenges, what those are, and what kind of aha moment brought you to great healing.
My two greatest challenges have been health and wealth. In a nutshell, I have had two near-death experiences, and it's taken me a long time to come to terms with the fact that my whole life I have been chasing after an elusive dream of safety, security, looking at it from other people, looking to my mother, my husband, those around me to give it to me, to make me feel safe, secure, and to basically give me permission to live my life.
Oh, my goodness.
And I realized that when I was growing up, that my mother was a teacher, and she basically lived from paycheck to paycheck. There was no savings, there was no nothing, and it did not instill in me a great sense of safety and security. And when I've looked back through my history, my memories, my thoughts, my feelings, my beliefs, and I've looked through my own body to try to find the answers to these questions. Why do you have an issue for this? Every time I've looked at my issues related to money, it ties back to my childhood. It ties back to my insecurity, my feelings that you cannot be greater, more than what your mother had.
Beliefs, programs, vows.
Yes, which are written in your body. Your body believes and understands everything that you have experienced. It internalizes.
I got cold chills when you said that.
And I had a lot of programming. I've actually had two near-death experiences. I had one in 1994, which opened me dramatically. I was a historic preservationist before my near-death experience, which led me then into the healing field.
And so this totally turned your life upside down.
Upside down, inside out, every which way you can imagine.
And you were in contact with incredible beings when your gifts
Yes.
opened.
I was. The first 6 months after my near-death experience in 1994, I opened enormously. I started to see, I started to hear, I started to know things. Anything else?
So Nancy, we've talked about your childhood and the beliefs and vows that you took on as a child, which carried through your life up into your near-death experiences. Two. Then you had an aha moment.
Yeah.
Talk to us about that.
Well, from my childhood, as I said before, I watched my mother live from paycheck to paycheck. And I believe I created the vow that I could never exceed my mother's level of financial security, which didn't exist. It wasn't there. She lived from paycheck to paycheck. And so I have made and lost 3 fortunes in this lifetime. I discovered that the same security factors that were present in my childhood, I married because thinking that it was going to bring me security and a level of safety within myself, within my life. It didn't. It was this false sense of security that every girl dreams she's going to get. She's going to, have all of that.
And it's also tied into acceptance and
Permission.
permission. Talk to us about that.
I've been looking for someone to give me permission to live my life. And the second near-death experience that I had, one of the angels came to me and was standing by my bed, and she said, "How long is it going to take till you finally realize no one is going to give you permission to live your life?
Oh, what a message.
You already have your life. The fact that you were born was your permission to live it." And that was my aha moment. That was the defining turning point for me. And I literally put everything that I had into turning my state of health around and healing. My creatinine levels at that point were a 7. I've got them down to a 2
With no surgery.
with nothing. No medication, nothing.
No dialysis.
Nothing. Nothing but these 2 hands.
And the truth.
And the truth. And the life systems.
And the life systems.
Because the life systems basically puts the frequency into your body until I was strong enough to start running energy on myself.
But it's a combination.
It's a combination.
Nancy, this has been very illuminating.
Thank you.
Thank you for talking with me today.
Thank you.
Just one final question in summation. What do you stand for? What's your next step? What's your mission?
My mission is to become a rock star.
You already are a rock star. What do you want to do with us?
I want to share my gifts with the world. I want to help other people to live the lives that they are destined, that their heart wants them to live. I want to help others to become empowered to follow their dreams.
Beautiful. Thank you for your time today, Nancy.
Thank you.